What a goal it is from Morishita, and we are back in this tie against Shimizu.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Nagoya, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up. The first one in the League Cup where we come up against Shimizu, a J2 team. Now we swap places with them pretty much. We come up against them in the second leg of a tie in which we are 2-0 down, but it should set up for a very good game, a bit of a comeback potentially. And then we go and play against Fukuoka, where we want to go and try and pick up 3 points in the league and add to what has been a decent start for us in the league. 3 wins, 2 draws. Is it 2 losses as well? Yeah, 2 losses. 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. If you're going to take a look since last time out, we had a 2-1 win here against Kyoto, a 2-1 loss away against the team in first now, a 3-1 win there as you can see, and then we started a bit of bad spell of form, that 2-0 loss, a 1-1 draw, it was a 1-0 loss and a 1-1 draw once again. But we've picked up points away from home where we've needed to. This loss a bit annoying. The game against Kawasaki, a very, very good team. So overall, we can't really complain too much. No job offers as of yet. We've been looking at the Central Coast Marinas potentially, but the season is going to wrap up soon in Australia. I don't get how it works, honestly, there. You can't get relegated, that's one thing. You can't get relegated. That's probably why the A-League's not so reputable, because there's these 12 teams and then there's like the league below, which is like it's like the national regional divisions. I don't really get it, but the season's coming to an end soon, so once that happens, some jobs may open up, so we'll have to see, depending on who's underperformed. In terms of anything else, it's been the conclusion of our transfer window. If we go and take a look, we've brought in 2 more players. The first player we've brought in, £9 million we've spent on him. I thought, why not go and spend some money? It's 1.5 billion yen we've spent on this guy, Patrick Lanza. What a player we've brought in. Look at all that potentially comes in from Sao Paulo. Looks like a very, very good player overall. Could be, I mean, I assume he goes straight into the... Does he go into the Dream 11 if we go and take a look? He doesn't, but he definitely could. He definitely could go on and get in there. I mean, I've got to remember we are in the J1 now. He doesn't even make the key players, but lots of potential. I thought, why not go and spend that money? He's a very highly regarded player. Looks very good, and hopefully he can go and have a good time with us. And finally, we've brought in Santiago Torres, who looks like a good young prospect who comes in as a bit of a backup goalkeeper for us. So that is the signings that we've made. We've set up a very interesting tie, though, in this second leg against Shimizu. They've said that we've got the 2-0 loss there, but hopefully we can go and turn it around against that J2 team. Let's go and get underway. The first game of the day, the second leg against Shimizu. So the team for this game against Shimizu, a little bit of rotation. We've got Fujita starting in goal, backline of Tatsuta, Kawazura, Bueno and Lanza. Lima, Yanagai gets his first start on the channel, and Morishima make up a midfield. We've got Bruno Michel on the right, Morishita on the left, and Nakashima up top. Kick-off here in this game against Shimizu. One change to the lineup actually. We brought in Yasuhito Usami. He's had to come in because we have to play an under 18. I thought we'd gone with the rules, but apparently not. So he does come into the team for Morishima there. So he looks like a good young prospect. He came through the current the newest generation. He looks a very good player. So hopefully he can go and have a good game at 16 years of age. He makes his debut. One thing I was looking at with the signing of Lanza being so expensive, who was the most expensive player to ever come to the J1, and had we broke the record? We actually haven't. We've got the second most expensive transfer fee. Here's Morishita in behind. Can he have a shot? He does! What a goal it is from Morishita. And we are back in this tie against Shimizu. It's a goal inside the first 5 minutes, and Morishita scores. We've been struggling with morale. That's been a big issue. And Morishita is one that he's not done bits for it. He's contributed to a lot of the problems that we have. I want to hold these guys for as long as possible, because if we're going to leave, I'll leave that to the next manager to decide. The Australian season, I believe only has like 4 or 5 games, but it might have more because it has like where it happens in some leagues where they like split off into the groups. I don't know if we been in one. I don't think we have, but there's definitely like leagues where they split off into groups and then play each other. Well, I don't know, but it's been tough. It has been tough. There's probably still a few more episodes here in Nagoya, but if we move, we will just move. It won't be a decision that we'll wait for, as Nakashima ties up this game. I told you we're in it, and Nakashima has pulled it back. It's 2-2 here in this game inside 10 minutes. This is good that we're playing well because we've rotated the team in the interests of resting some of these boys, and we've gone and got 2 goals in 10 minutes, exactly the start that we want in this game. So no cause for complaint really here. Obviously, as I say, the dynamics have been tough, but what can we do really? On a bit more of a more positive note about the transfer fee, we might just go and win the game here. By the looks of it, we won't. It does go over the what was I saying about? We have the record now for the second highest transfer fee ever played. The highest transfer fee record is held by Nagoya, which is crazy really, because we've got some massive teams in this division, Vissel Kobe, Yokohama here as well, but we have the 1 and 2, and it was because of a player. I don't know if he'll come up in the like legends list, but I think he should be in our he should be here because of the he should be in like a league that's active. If we go and take a look, go over to Nagoya, is he here? He's not here. No, he's called literally Joe, if I'm not mistaken. That's his Brazilian name. Will it let us find? I don't think it will let us find it. We can go and take a look at records. Will it show us transfers? It won't show us transfers, but there's the confirmation of that. He's called Joe. He's literally just called Joe, and we signed him for. We didn't sign him. We signed him like 2018 from Corinthians, I think it was, and it was for like 10 million, I don't know, 10 million euros I think it was, or 11 million euros it was, and that is like double whatever was second place before, which is absolutely crazy. The record fee out was Hulk to Porto. You must remember Hulk, but Joe was brought into Nagoya. He was alright. He got like 30 goals in 60 games. He didn't spend too long. He was like one of those cult heroes type players. And yeah, I don't know why they spent so much on him. They must have really rich owners, because the fact they spent that, it was about 6 years ago now. That's a lot of money in a league like this, and it's double the record, the previous, that whatever was second. I don't know if that was the record before, but it's double whatever's second currently. It's insane. It's insane amount of money, but we've gone and spent that much on Lanza. I don't know why. I think he's a good player, lots of potential, but was he worth 9 million? We'll have to find out. He does come in at left back. I said we had a good enough player in Karozora, but I just felt like spending the money, if I'm being honest, so we did do that. Here's Usami, Nakashima, Tatsuta. Well, can he have the shot? He does have the shot. He just puts it over there. In the end, he's playing a bit more. He's been given a bit more of a free role, and it probably will be like that for a while whilst we still figure out how we want to play him. But it removes the inverted fullback, but I guess at the same time we'll have like for example, Lima is the player, or it won't be Lima, it'll be Milan, who could make up a back three. Now we could add a halfback, we could make him a halfback, but I'm just thinking, if he's a bit more left-sided, would he go into that back three? It's something we'd have to try. I think we can even go and try it here in this game. It's Yanagai today who's playing the kind of... Oh no, we can't do it today because Yanagai cannot go... He can't go DM, can he? Oh, he can go DM, so we'll try him at the half-back. He's not natural in it, but he can play centre-back, so it does make sense. And then we'll tell... we'll go with that, see how it goes, and see if it works out well, because it makes sense to kind of play like that. We'll have to see. Here's Shimizu on the ball. We don't want to let them in behind. There is a ball in behind, but Bueno does well to cut that out. We have to be considerate of the foreigners rule. It probably does mean that Bruno Michel may leave us. We'll have to see, or he might not be involved in the squad as much. We'll have to see. Here's Nakashima to go ahead in this game, and he does score his 8th goal of the season. Comeback completed here against Shimizu, and we are on to the second round of the League Cup. More games for us. That's going to be interesting. To be fair, one thing I have noticed is that the amount of games in J1, I don't know if they're the same, but it does feel a little bit less at the start of this season. Probably why we've started so well. We have started well. Our form's not been the best, but we have started well. I think 3 wins. What is it? 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses in J1. Not bad. that's exactly what exactly the start that you want, and it's exactly kind of how we want to play if we want to get a mid-table finish. I think a mid-table finish for this team is very realistic. They've got some really good players who can go on and achieve that, but we'll have to see. We won't be staying here to go into the second division of Asian football because we can't. There's no spots for them. Here's Morishita for 4-2, and he makes it 4-2 here. 50 minutes, 4 goals. It has been a very dominant display here in this game, and it's been good. We've rested players, we've given minutes to some of the other ones, and overall it's been a very, very good performance. It's been a good game from Usami. He's been involved. It's very easy for players like that. I think we've got a tendency to bring in a lot of the youngsters. We've done well with it. We've done well with bringing them into teams. Like Puchkov, for example, is a notable one, but we have brought in many different players. Go on, Fujita, he might go all the way himself. What is going on, Fujita? He should have kept going. He should have kept going. We're only 4-2 up anyway. Imagine that. That's incredible that he's managed to do something like that. Pressures for tyres, honestly. How has he pulled that off? But what was I saying about how with the youngsters can have a bit of a tendency to kind of shy away in a game and really struggle, but no, he's had a good game and he's an exciting young prospect. Some of the bigger clubs have been trying to take the youngsters. They've been taking them on trial, and I'm happy to let them go, but the permanent deals have not gone ahead. They don't really complain about not going, which is a tendency for a lot of these players. A lot of the players have been asking to leave, but the youngsters don't want to. I think we've got decent youth facilities, very clearly, and it's been good. It's been good that we've been able to get some really good players into this academy, and it should set up the team well, hopefully for the next few years. So we'll have to see. Here's Lanza. Can he look to play a ball in? He goes in at the near post. Who's there? No one's able to get there. In the end, 25 minutes left in this game. Overall, a very good performance. And now we go over to the league. We'll have a rested squad. We'll have a lot of momentum off the back of this very emphatic win, and it should be hopefully a good game. We're going to look to make some changes here. Now I have to bring Lima off. I think we bring on Milan though. I'm not too sure. What do we do? I think we could bring on Morishima into the middle if we go and take a look. Yeah, we'll go into that. Bring Morishima on. He was supposed to start this game, but he didn't. At least he comes on there. And then I want to bring on, I'm not sure. It's a tough one. Can we bring on Uchida on the left side there? I think we do that. No, Morishita's on a hat-trick actually. I think we put Morishita. Can we put him into the middle? We can't put him into the middle. That's I thought we were able to. He could play that, but I guess not. We'll bring on Uchida there, the youngster. He's had a good game. He has had a good game, and he might even get an assist here. Nakashima's in behind for 5-0. He has the shot, and that is a goal to make it 5-2 here in this game. We might have lost at home. It might have been a bit of a shock, but we've made no mistake here. 5-2 we lead against this Shimizu team, and that is it's another 5-0 win, I must say. Our off-camera form has not been the best, but it's 2 5-0 wins in 2 days. I mean, this video is going out Tuesday. Yeah, it is going out Tuesday because there is streams Sunday and Monday. Twitch.tv/MatovFM. It's been really enjoyable. Make sure to go and check in there, and also to go and join the Discord where you'll get updates about that. Can't recommend it highly enough. The support has been great, and it would be nice to come and see some of you guys from the YouTube on those streams. It'd be nice. It's a nice little it's a good time that we have on there, and some of you guys coming over I think would be really, really good, and it would be really, really enjoyable to have you in the chat. But yeah, this one goes out Tuesday, but a few days ago we had that 5-0 win against FC Tokyo. Very good performance, and now we're 5-0 up here. Whether it'll be 5-1 will have to be decided here. There's a square ball, the shot goes in, it's floating around, and it doesn't come to anything in the end. Overall, a very good performance. We go to the league now. Not much more to say really. We've been good. Nakashima got a hat-trick, Morishita on 2 goals, and yeah, Nakashima is just continuing to play. He's got 2 hat-tricks in 2 games, 2 hat-tricks already this season in 5-0 wins. Might even be time for another goal here. Here's Uchida into Tatsuta, the return ball square. Nakashima's there. Michelle with the shot. He can't do anything. It's back in. Uchida, where will he go? He goes back to Tatsuta. Morishima Are we going to make it 6? We'll have to see. Here's Yanagai at the back now. Where will he go? He plays it into Bueno. This is the back 3 that we're trying to make. So it looks like Yanagai goes to the left centre-back and then Bueno plays in the middle, which is good because he's quite a big aerial threat, and if that's how we set up, I think it makes sense. It will make sense. Here's the Shimizu players. The final few moments of this game. Are we going to make it 6, or is there a consolation goal for Shimizu? Whatever happens, we're through to the next round. We have a good chance in one of these cups. We've never ever really prioritised the cups, but if we can set ourselves up or set this team up to go into a quarter-final, semi-final, whilst when we've gone, not a bad result. The full-time whistle goes, it's another 5-0 win. And the team for this game against Fukuoka, we've had 2 players leave us. Yamada has left us, and we've also had Michelle, who's left us on loan, but Yamada did leave us. He couldn't really get a look in with Nakashima up top and wasn't willing to stay on the bench and didn't really get up to form in those games that he started. But we brought in another player in Hasegawa, as you can see here, Tatsuya Hasegawa there, as you can see, for 2.1 million. He comes in from the team who we've just beat in Shimizu. Looks like a very, very good player who we've brought in here, and hopefully he can go and do well for us. The team starts with Fujita in goal, a backline of Lanza, Bueno, Tatsuta and Orto, Milan, Lima, Morishima in the middle, Morishita on the left, Maeda on the right, and Nakashima up top. Kick off here in this game against Fukuoka. Hopefully we can get a result, 3 points here, and we solidify ourselves. Hopefully it should look like in a 5th place spot. The teams above us have gone a few points clear at the moment. I don't know if they're winning their games or not. If we take a look, Kashima were winning, but they have just conceded. It's Junker who scored for them, and Thelez as well in that team. But that's not the focus. We've got a very strong side without them. Here's Nakashima with the header, and it goes over. In the end, our new signing in Hasegawa looks like a very, very good player. He does look a good player. And Morishita did want to leave. We kind of didn't let him go. But if we were to, in the next transfer window, which will be in the summer, I assume, I think it would be, if we go and sell him, then if our new player in Hasegawa has developed, then it makes sense to sell him and keep him around. He is 31 years of age, which might have been a bit of a mistake, but he gives us a bit of experience. Looks like a very good player, and overall we can't complain too much. He takes the number 7 shirt. It'll be interesting to see how he does, and he comes into the club here. 60 minutes gone. Are we going to get a highlight? It doesn't look like it. We had a very, very eventful last game, so probably we shouldn't expect too much from this one here, as there's a chance here for the opposition from a corner. The ball goes in, it's cut in, we got to defend this shot. It goes in, it's tried to dink over Fujita there, but nothing comes from that in the end. We've reached our capacity of 5 foreign players now. Obviously with Lanza, we had to let Michel go, but I think it's good for him. I don't think he was going to get a look in as much, and with our new signing as well, it just makes sense to go and let him go, get more minutes. He's gone to a J2 team, and I think it will overall benefit him in the long run, but we'll have to see. If he comes back better, then we can't complain. He is still quite young, 25, 26 years of age. He definitely can come back better, and we'll have to see, but it just made sense to go and do that. The foreign spots, I'm starting to realise how it is a bit annoying, but I don't think it's the worst thing. It's not affected us loads, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. I think Morishita's got to come off in this game. We bring on Hasegawa there, and then I want to bring on Karazura for Lanza. He's not got up to speed as of yet. We've not seen much involvement. You feel like he would have been like, we're hoping at the same time, a Fabricam Mindo. He started really, really slow in his time. Not really slow, but just we expected quite a lot from him, and it just didn't come straight away. But we know exactly what happened by the end. It was very unfortunate that he missed out on the team of the tournament, but not the team of the tournament, what do we call it? The team of the corners, but he was like the 12th man. If he was the 12th man, if there was a 12th man, it probably would have been him. He was just so good. Like, he just was a really complete player down that left side. If you want, when you think of a type of player like that, you just want a Fabricam Mindo, and he was very, very good. And hopefully our new player here can replicate something like that. I keep saying this, we might be gone in tomorrow's episode. It literally could be the end in a few days' time, but we will have to see. I do want to I do want to start soon if we do go, and then we'll have that full season. It probably will be Australia where we do go to, but we never know, there might be another job that comes up somewhere else. But Australia is looking the most interesting at the moment. The registration rules are probably going to be a bit mad, but we'll have to see. Here's Hasegawa. He finds himself on the ball. He plays in Morishima. It's a lovely ball. Morishima's in behind. Where will he go? He cuts in. He has the shot, and it's into the hands of the goalkeeper here, and it looks like if we don't get a goal, it's going to be a frustrating home loss here in this game. 80 minutes gone. Will we come away with a point, 3 points, or will it be a frustrating day at home off the back of a very good away day? We don't really want to go and lose this game, but we might not have to, as Nakashima scores to tie up this game here. Never in doubt from him. His 7th league goal of the season. He's going for that J1 boot. He's already got the J2 boot, and I've said this before, my striker's 20 goals a season. 20 goals a season, and he looks like he's going to do it once again. He got 35 or something like that last year in total, 20 in the league. We could get this season as well. He pulls back a point for us. It's not the best performance, but at least we come away with a point in the end. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this old tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode, potentially somewhere else. Thank you. Bye.